You know that video game where you fight each other to death and then you rip off somebody's head or like rip off their spine or grab their heart or slice them in half? What is that saying when they're about, you know, to do that one thing? What is it called? Oh yeah, finish him. Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Hello guys, I am Indy and this is my comic book haul. So today I bought a shit ton of comics, like a lot, and I spent like over $60 or so. So I know I'm a little ridiculous and I went over budgeted, but come on guys, it's comic book. There was a lot of good ones today and I just had to pick, like, you know, the newer ones and the ones I always wanted to read. And I know you guys felt that feeling before. You just go into a comic book shop and just buy like, ooh, that one looks really interesting. Maybe I'll buy that one. I don't know guys, I don't know what you guys get, but you can also tell me, it's in the comments below, but you can tell me what comics you get. So anyway, so let's begin on what I have right now. Mortal Kombat, issue 1. So the story isn't really about any of the Mortal Kombat characters. It's actually a particularly new character, and that is Kenshi's son. His name is Takade. And he is sent to train with Scorpion in his new Shira Ryu clan. And that is basically the story of it, of him training and becoming a ninja. The subplot of it is that these mystical Kamidogu daggers are what some of the Mortal Kombat characters are trying to find. If you guys remember or have ever played Mortal Kombat Deception, it kinda is like that. So if you like Mortal Kombat, like the games overall, and you like the story and you like the fighting, or if you just a kind of person who just enjoys blood, action, you know, slicing people's head off, then Mortal Kombat should just feel right at home to you. I understood it mostly well because I played some of the previous Deception, Armageddon, and of course the newer 361, and I can't wait for Mortal Kombat X. That just looks badass. I also love Injustice too. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's a really good read, so yeah. Suicide Squad, issue 6. It continues the story of them trying to blow up a cloning facility, but they're really fucking up, like really bad. I mean, you thought last issue was bad, this issue, they're really fucking up. The Reverse Flash breaks his fucking knee, and everyone is fucking, like, not in a good position. But what I really enjoyed most about this comic is the story of Amanda Waller. Basically, there's this short little scene where she's like, this HR lady comes up and she's like, hey, you want some pulled pork sandwich? And she's like, nah, I'll just get a salad. You know what? Fuck it. I'll get a pulled pork sandwich. And it's so great because it's such a beautiful beautiful friendship that's starting to evolve. And Amanda Waller really needs to get friends. I mean, that was something fresh and new that I just like sucked it up because she really does need a friend. Come on. So if you like blood, action, fighting, and of course explosions, Task Force X might just be your comic. X-Men, issue 23, the all-female X-Men. So what happens is a gigantic fucking lightning storm just shows out of nowhere in Utah and creates this fucking sinkhole and causing all this havoc. And so it's up to the X-Men, the all-female one, to come in and try to stop whatever's happening. Special appearances has Wolverine in it and Gambit in it. What I can say about this comic is that it has some very smart dialogue, very funny, creative, motivating ones that were really fine-tuned, and it really fit this new tone of the X-Men. What I didn't like about it is that the art is really bad on the eyes. They look like stick figures. It's not a pleasant, you know, to look at. Storm is especially the main character of this, and when she's trying to stop this gigantic lightning bull storm tunnel making shit, she says all this scientific crap that doesn't make any sense, like, oh, the power cells or something, molecules or whatever. Is like, I don't understand. It's like, your powers are linked to your emotion. What does this have to do with anything about science? And it really confused me, and I didn't understand why she had to write it like this. Why I picked this one up is because J. Willow Wilson is writing this series. You may know her as the writer of Miss Marvel, and I was really hoping this comic would be really good, but not. It's kind of disappointing. It's for first try. It's not so good. The art, if it was better, maybe I would have given this an even better review, but it's just not that great. Spider-Verse issue 2, another Spider-Verse tie-in. So, like I said before, I didn't like some of the recent Spider-Verse tie-in, but I picked this one up, and I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I didn't at the same time, because there's a lot of stories in this one, and some of them aren't worth your read, but one of them stands out, and that is the Punk Rock Spider-Man, or the Anarchy Spider-Man. Has a great story because it just follows the story of him trying to rebel against President Osborn and his Venom Riot SWAT team. It's so good because the art is fantastic. It's colorful, very colorful, reminiscing of really punk rock like art and stuff. And he defeats, guess what? He defeats the Venom SWAT team by playing the power of rock music. And that is just so awesome, man. And Captain America makes an appearance, and it's not really Captain, but it's so cool. I just loved it. It's a great addition to the Spider-Verse stories. We got a lot of one like Gwen Stacy one, Spider-Man Noir, Mecha Spider-Girl, whatever. This one's a great addition to it. It's one of the stories that I really enjoy. The rest you don't have to read. I just skipped them all. So yeah. Star Wars issue 1, the one that doesn't suck. So anyway, the story follows the original Star Wars cast as they're trying to take down an Empire's weapons facility. They sneak in, try to destroy the power generator, and also free slaves, but Darth Vader shows up and everything just goes down, and now they're in a pickle. This book really reminded me of the Clone Wars TV show because it kind of follows the same formula as Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan Kenobi with a little bit of C-3PO and R2-D2. It kind of felt like that, so I've kind of already felt like I've read this already. And if you also watch Star Wars Rebels, it also feels like that. So there's no really point, I guess. So if you are a great Star Wars fan and you love Star Wars, pick this one up. It's really enjoyable. It has the original cast, it has the original feel. It has that, Luke Skywalker, Jedi something feel. It has a lot of comedic moments, like some people think the Millennium Falcon is still a piece of junk, which I don't think so because it's an awesome piece of like starship material. Come on, the Millennium Falcon. It's awesome. Trust me. Batgirl, issue 38. I'll tell you guys again, I completely love this series. So, let's begin. The story is where she has to take down this celebrity douchebag kind of guy. You know, he's the guy with around the girls, taking Instagram photos, drunk driving, and she has to take him down while also trying to maintain her love life and her real life where she has to be in college and stuff. What I did like about it is that Black Canary is in a rock band. That is a cool concept, and her band name is Ashes of Sunday, and that is also a cool band name. I mean, her singing, who knew? And this issue really felt like a CW episode, really about romance and being this vigilante and trying to maintain a life. It kind of feels like Arrow and Flash. So, I have this foreshadowing, also, before I start, this issue is also about her ego. Her ego gets the better of her because she's now, like, getting so much fame and popularity that she's going out and stopping villains instead of just really saving people. Kind of like a Jason Todd kind of thing, you know, Red Hood. So what I foreshadow is that, she is gonna be working with her police boyfriend so that they can work together and so that she doesn't become a vigilante, because a lot of people are saying that she's being a vigilante in this issue. So it does feel like a CW kind of episode. Not to say it's a bad thing. I really did enjoy this new concept, but I've seen it before. So yeah. Adventure Time presents Marceline, Gone Adrift, issue number 1. It starts by Marceline on a couch, and she's super frustrated because she can't begin her songwriting. After being on tour, she just cannot write any songs, and she's super frustrated. And she takes a little bit out it on Finn and Jake, who are there, and then eventually this magical thing just pops up and takes her away. While that's happening, Princess Bubblegum is working on something scientific. Marceline attacks because she's being controlled by this magical thing. So Princess Bubblegum uses a cannon and sends her into space. And while that's happening, she feels really, really sorry about it. Like, you can see on her face that she never meant to send her friend all the way to space. And it got really, really dark at that moment. Not to say that it's dark the whole time. There are a lot of humor in it. Like Marceline, she is, while she's stuck in her songwriting stump, she's like saying to Finn's like, all I've been doing is eating nachos all the time. What am I supposed to write about? Bean and cheese? So I thought that was super hilarious. I mean, the writers did an excellent job writing something very serious, very humorous, and putting them together, and it just creates this awesome this storytelling. And I think this is why it's my top pick for this week. If you enjoy any Adventure Time, if you really like cartoons, if you want a light read, you want a funny read, you want to read just you know, shits and giggles, this is a book for you. Now, from the last things I got at the comic book shop is I got 2 trade paperbacks, All New X-Men. I read this fully in one read through. It is amazing. It is a page turner. I could not leave my eyes. I was seriously super engaged in this book. It is so good. Why did I not pick up All New X-Men? This is ridiculous now. I picked up The Flash Volume 2. I read the first one. I thought it was really good. I haven't read all of this one yet, and so I will read this probably this week because I enjoy the Flash TV show and I enjoy the Flash books, and so I would love to finish this one. The art is amazing. Amazing. So, thank you guys again for watching this video and all the supports and all the subscribers and everyone I can think of. So, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please write them below. If you have any recommendations, please write them below. What did you guys get for this week's comic book haul? So, link it down below. I especially love all my comics. These comics are awesome. Adventure time, come on, grab your friend. We'll go to very distant lands. Jake the dog and Finn the